Hello, Pauper fans. This is Mathonical, and you are joining me for round 2 of my 6th Pauper Challenge series. Our opening hand is a perfectly reasonable hand. It's got some life gain, it's got some removal, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. We're against Green Prinny again. Currently, we're 1-1 playing against Green Prinny from the last series I did. I still feel like I need more practice against the inside-out combo, so we're going to get some of that here. Leading on the tap land, the obvious choice. We're pretty glad we're not seeing augurs yet because we have Chainer's Edicts, although getting a second one means we could remove an augur and then still have a Chainer's Edict to get rid of a tribe afterwards. Playing a tribe here, we definitely want to try and get rid of that. They're using a Shadow Rift, I'm assuming to dig, and they end up finding the days. This is not something they had last time we played. So this is definitely some new tech, and we're going to have to be mindful of the days going forward. We didn't die that turn, which is a good sign, or as good as it can get. Thankfully, the second Chainer's Edict does stick, and we're going to get in for a bit of damage. We're also going to get our bounce land in to get our crossroads back. We would like to get down a Crypt Rat at some point, and it would basically be able to remove the tribe at instant speed around counter magic. So we're going to try and drop that here. Hopefully it sticks. Turns out that Green Prinny does have a circular logic to counter it. It's a little unfortunate, but not much we can do about that. We have gotten Green Prinny down fairly low on cards, if that's any consolation prize. So, looks like he tried to go for the combo, but didn't find the gush to draw enough cards to win there. So we're fairly lucky, and we're just going to gain a bit of life, get in for some damage. We don't really have much going on. We need to try and get up to enough mana to cast these Chainer's Edicts, but right on time is an Augur of Bolus, revealing an Inside Out, so Green Prinny is very close to being able to go off again. Basically, we just gotta fade a gush of some sort. We're gonna go ahead and flash back a Chainer's Edict because we gotta start removing these creatures. And now the next one can hit the Tyler's Tribe. We're going to get in for a bit of damage because we don't want to make this go for too much longer, but unfortunately, Green Prinny did end up finding the Gush. And I believe that ends up being just enough damage to kill us there. Yes, it is. Very unfortunate, but there wasn't much we could do. We were drawing a lot of lands. So we're going to jump into game 2. Perhaps our luck will be a little bit better on the next one. Taking a look at the sideboard, I don't really want the Aven Rift Watchers, just in case it kind of goes long like that again. 2 life isn't really that relevant. 4 does equal a card, but just in case it goes long again, I did want to take those out. We're obviously bringing in the Coalition Honor Guards, and we're bringing in the Doomblades. We need things that remove their creatures. I did bring in 3 of the Duresses and the Raven's Crime, just trying to attack their hand and reduce the number of cards there. There is an argument for bringing in more Duresses or the Relic, but I ended up not doing that. I also took out 2 Palace Sentinels, since they have ways of making their creature unblockable to steal it. I also took out a Guardian of the Guild Pact, although I'm leaning more towards removing more of them in the future, just because it is slow and clunky and doesn't really do much to disrupt their plan. And I took out the Phyrexian Ragers, just because that's going to be a little bit slow. This may or may not be correct, but I decided to go with a much more trying to attack their hand and their creatures plan. So, with that sideboarding done, we're going to take a quick look at our opening hand. This is reasonable. We've got the Raven's Crime to attack their hand just to reduce the number of cards there. We've got a Thraben Spectre, we've got the Chainer's Edict. We would like some target removal, but this should be good enough to give us some winning chances. We could have started on the Raven's Crime, but I decided to start on this so we can like Thraben Spectre plus Raven's Crime on this turn if we wanted to. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Brainstorming to discard their least good card. Discarding an Inside Out, that means Green Prinny obviously has a second one, so we can realize that that's what's going on. We're just going to cash in the Chainer's Edict now, just in case we draw a second one later. we're going to have to remove the auger bullets at some point anyways. And there is the tribe. A little unfortunate, but we're just going to go ahead, gain some life, and hopefully that life is enough to let us survive. Nope, there's a Shadow's Rift, there's the Inside Out that we knew about, and I believe that does it. Possibly there might have been a different way to go. Maybe if we had gained a life and made Green Prinny discard a card, we could have survived with one after all this. But yeah, the line I took here ended up not working out, and we lost to tribe once again. Oh well, we got our practice in, and maybe next time we'll beat them. I will see you guys in round 3.